want you to get up on top of your financial house and be standing up there. It's going to take you a few years. It's not going to be quick. If you're looking for get rich quick, you're in the wrong room. No step skipping. Be willing to come back down to solid ground and repeat the process. These are the rules of using a ladder. Around our place, we call these ladders, these steps, baby steps. And you don't do baby step 4 until you've done baby step 1. Baby step 1. We're going to start with, before we do anything else, $1,000 baby starter emergency fund. It's only $1,000, and I want you to get $1,000 as fast as you possibly can to start that. So that's not your emergency fund, that's your starter emergency fund. I want you to get 10 Benjamin Franklins, baby, right quick, right now, fast. Get 10 Ben Franklins as fast as you can. A month. Have a garage sale. Bust it. Get in gear. Quickly. Maximum of a month. I want you to get $1,000 saved right now. Fast. This is the easiest baby step because it's only $1,000. And it's the one you'll do the fastest in most cases. This is the hardest baby step because this is the point you decide, am I really going to change my life? Am I really going to buy into this stuff? Am I really going to engage this process? Or am I going to keep doing it, slopping it up the way I've been doing it? I'm going to get serious. I'm going to get focused. This thing is going to change. And you got to embrace it with changing and doing some new stuff with your money. Start with $1,000 in the bank. You got to learn to save money. Baby step 2, the debt snowball. Pay off all of your debt using the debt snowball except your home. We're going to list our debts smallest to largest. We're going to pay minimum payments on everything but the little one, and we're going to attack the little one with the vengeance. When the payment is gone there, we're going to take that payment and any other money we can squeeze out of our budget in our life, and we're going to attack number 2. When number 2 is gone, we're going to take the payments from 1 and 2 and everything we can squeeze out of our life. We're going to attack number 3, and every time that snowball rolls over, it picks up more snow to where by the time you get to your largest debt except your home, which is typically a student loan or a car payment. When you go on a diet, it's a good idea to lose weight the first week. That way you will keep doing it because it's too much work to not eat and to exercise. It makes you grouchy. It does me anyway. Oh, you too. I see. Okay. So, the deal is this. I got to see some results for my pain. You with me? And when I can knock off that little one and knock off that next one and knock off that next one, I'm getting that pump up thing going. I'm going, this is doable. My belief kicks in. My faith is built. My hope grows, and I get more and more and more and more intense as I go down the thing. Personal finance is 80% behavior. It's only 20% head knowledge. You've got to change what you're doing in order to get a different result. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Now, we don't have any payments but a house payment. We're at baby step 2. We're 18 to 24 months. Now, our next goal is we're totally with intensity going to continue to focus. With focused intensity, we're going to build up that $1,000 account until it reaches a fully funded emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of expenses. Emergency funds should be easy to access or liquid. Put them in a money market type account with your mutual fund company. It's not going to earn much interest. And I want you to put 3 to 6 months of expenses. Some of you, that'll be $10,000, $15,000, even $20,000 just sitting there, boring, but ready for life to happen. It is boring, though. See, here's the deal. Your emergency fund, the problem we get is we get mixed up about it. It is not an investment. Say, not an investment. Your emergency fund is insurance. Say insurance. Here's the difference. Investments are money that make you money. Insurance costs you money to protect your money that is making you money. You buy insurance to protect your house, to protect your health. You buy insurance to replace your life and the money you make if something happens to you. Insurance is an expense that protects assets. Your emergency fund is not an asset. It technically is in accounting terms, but you don't need to look at it that way. In other words, if it earns a little interest, that's just good. But it's not there to earn interest. Now the baby steps take a different flavor. You only do 1 till you get 1 done. You only do 2 until you get 2 done. You only do 3 until you get 3 done. 4, 5, and 6 we're going to do at the same time, and so we're going to limit our investing here in 4 to only 15% because I want to work on the other 2 baby steps at the same time. Instead of going 22% or 28% in savings, only 15%. Invested into Roth IRAs and 401ks, this is a mathematical explosion. That stuff we talked about where there's interest on the interest on the interest. Now you got a different kind of snowball rolling. It's rolling down the hill and you're chasing it instead of it chasing you. Now you get to see wealth start to build. Your money starts to make you money. This is a plan right here. $100 a month invested from age 25 to age 65 at 12% in a decent growth stock mutual fund is $1,176,000. I just gave you a formula to be a millionaire. Straight up, 30 to 70 is the same numbers. 35 to 75 is the same numbers. $100 a month, that's pizza money in some of your houses. You consume $100 in lattes. Ooh, now he's getting personal. $100, $100, and you're a millionaire every single month. We only put 15% of our income into retirement at baby step 4 because I wanted to save some money to start working on the kids' college fund. If you have kids and you want to do a kids' college fund, baby step 5 is where you do it. You don't do the kids' college fund while you're still in debt because you don't have any money. It's all going to payments. You don't use the emergency fund to send the kids to college. That's not an emergency. And by the way, when they go to college, they could learn to do something like WORK. It won't kill them. How many of you worked while you were in college? I rest my case. It's not child abuse. College funding makes sure the kids are fit too. The average college student is graduating right now with $27,900 in student loan debt. This is crazy. And another $6,000 in credit card debt, by the way. First rule of college, pay cash. Now we're sailing. We've got the retirement going. We got the emergency fund in place. We're doing the kids' college. And now every other dollar above that we get coming in, put it on the house. Pay off the house, pay off the house, pay off the house, pay off the house. Think about it. What could you do if you had no payments? I mean, if you just take a house payment, put that puppy into a mutual fund every month, you know how quick that's $1 million? Really quick. You're beginning to see how this stuff works. I mean, what could you do if you had no payments? You'd have control of your most powerful wealth building tool, which is your income. That's the muscle of your ability to build things. It's that simple. Myth, it's wise to borrow all I can on my home because I can invest it and make more on the investment. If I borrow money at 6.5% and I put it in a good mutual fund making 12, Dave, am I not making a 5.5% spread? The answer is no, because your little formula is naive. Out here in the real world where we all live, if you make 12, you're going to pay taxes on it, and your after-tax yield is 9.4. And out here in the real world, if you're smart, you don't compare zero-risk investments, apples to apples, with risky investments. Myth, I'll take out a 30-year mortgage and I promise to pay it like a 15. You're lying to yourself. The truth is no one does. Something will go wrong. It will rain every month. Something will, best laid plans of mice and men. I meant to do it. I promised myself I was going to do it. You know the interesting thing about a 15-year mortgage? They pay off in 15 years. You know how many times a 30-year mortgage pays off in 15 years or less? Unless it's refinanced, 2% of them pay off systematically in 15. Nobody does this stuff. Everybody talks about it and thinks, well, if I have a little problem, well, your life is a little problem. That's what happens. And 15-year mortgages pay off in 15 years. So here's the deal with the house. Only buy a home after baby step 3. You're debt-free. You have the emergency fund. I recommend paying cash. What? You're crazy. I recommend, it's hard. I don't borrow money. There is nothing on the planet I want bad enough to go back into debt, ever. The borrower is slave to the lender. I got that, okay? I got it all the way to the soles of my feet. I don't even want to have anything to do with a bank unless I'm buying it. But if you're going to go get a house, never take out more than a 15-year mortgage, and never take out more than a 15-year mortgage where your payment on a fixed rate is more than a fourth of your take-home pay. You're buying too much house. And if some rip-off loan shark, subprime, greedy banker is going to stick you with a prepayment penalty, with an adjustable rate mortgage, with an interest-only mortgage, with a balloon payment, with an above market interest rate, just because if I get a house, my life will be good, back off. You're not ready to buy yet. Got the house paid off. Now the kid's college is underway. Now retirement's underway. See, when you get all that done, baby step 7, there's nothing left to do except build lots of wealth and give it away. You're going to have the most fun you've ever had with money when you hit baby step 7. When you launch into this area of wealth, you're going to look at things through a completely different lens that you didn't even know you had in your camera. It's a whole new way of seeing things. Your most powerful wealth building tool is your income. When you get control of that, it will launch you. And you don't have to be on the radio, and you don't have to have best-selling books to do it. Regular people making $50,000, $60,000 a year do this stuff all the time. Wealth is not an escape mechanism. It is instead a tremendous responsibility. If you think your life's going to get better just because you get money, you're wrong. Because you become more of what you are. If you are a jerk and you get a bunch of money, you will become a very large jerk. If you're generous and charitable and you get money, you will have a huge impact on people around you.